It seems a good time to get things started. I don't think this gun can be used as an ashtray. It's plastic, not glass. Or it's not porcelain or metal. It's not something that can withstand heat. In fact, it might be somewhat flammable. I'm not 100% certain on whether polycap plastic can burn or not. Probably can, explosively, considering how easily it decomposes in sunlight. But yes, evening, everybody. No plastic. Well, it has to be a very specific type, but not this type. I'm pretty sure. This stuff is awful soft. But yes, evening, everybody, despite nature being a gremlin as per usual. Yeah, we're going to finish the build for Gundam Astray tonight, or Gundam Astray Red Frame more specifically, because there are 4 different colored ones, and each one was a different kit, and they're technically based off of Strike Gundam. It's Gundam Seed shit. But yes, we are nearly done with this guy. I don't think the arms are going to take me 5 hours to do. I'm guessing about 2 or 3. And if that's the case, I do have Gundam Death Scythe Hell on the sideboard ready for construction. Should we get to that? But yeah, we'll get to this big guy. Speaking of, let's hop on over to that. So as I said, big old crab legs here. He's getting there. He's most of the way there. You know, he's big and stonky and yeah, just missing those arms. That's all. Yeah, as I said, this guy's kind of a weed because even his Gundam head is different than most others. Instead of being like a Centurion helmet like most Gundams, his head actually gives more like speed biker or like racing cyclist vibes. You know, maximize speed so he can cleave with this big stupid thing. I both love this and kind of hate it in a way. Just, this is a massive katana, and just complete it with a Hamon line on it, which is so dumb. And also, you can see that tiny little not glowing, shining dot on the handle. That is a genuine tang pin that's inside of this thing. It is so dumb. This fucking kit. This Gundam. There's a reason I call it a weeb. But yeah. But no, do not use a plastic ashtray. Like, smoking already gives you lung cancer. Breathing in burning plastic fumes also gives you cancer, so please don't. Both are carcinogenic. Like, just don't do it. As a former pipe tobacco smoker, I still miss the taste sometimes, but I never had the addiction because, thankfully, pipe tobacco is not something you try to inhale into your lungs. That's more of a taste and keeping it in your mouth thing. Maybe going as far as your throat, but typically not further. Because pipe tobacco is a lot stronger and unfiltered. But yeah, with that said, we are going to get to the arms of this guy, and I'm pretty sure that's it, because we had already built all the other armaments. As I said, I have never seen a picture or a clip involving this guy using its gun and shield, ever. It's always been at least 1 katana, if not 2 to 4. But unfortunately, due to the fact that this was a rerun of the kit, I do not have 2 katanas. I only got 1. So, the original run, the first run of this kit, had 2 katanas. Yeah, this guy only gets to have 1, sadly. Which is a shame. I would have liked to have 2, because I could do some fun poses. Yeah, pipe tobacco is nice. I would advise, like I will not stop people from smoking pipe tobacco. And if anything, I might occasionally puff if I'm in certain social situations. Like if I'm at a pirate event, I'm going to do that. I use a church warden pipe, so this is a very long stemmed pipe. This makes the smoke colder once it gets to you. And I tend to smoke black Cavendish main source blended tobaccos. So these are very sweet, very vanilla-y, so they actually smell really nice to most people. Like they kind of smell like sugar and cake But our traditional type of wetter pipe tobacco, so it takes a very long time to burn. And yeah, and then I just religiously clean my pipes. Every time I smoke, I go at it with some pipe cleaners. Every time. Every goddamn time. Like proper pipe cleaners. Not the creative ones you find at the craft store, but actual ones that you find in like tobacco shops that are a little more robust on their cleaning capability. Because pipes can get so stinky if you don't take care of them. I've never had that problem because I had that mindset from the outset, but the taste isn't completely cake. It has all like the taste notes of like, you know, that woodiness from whiskey and a little bit of that sweetness, but also there will be a tingle and kind of a, again, the tingle is very foreign because it's not even like spicy food tingle, but if you finish smoking a bowl of like black Cavendish tobacco and then go to drink something carbonated, you're not going to have the best time. I can tell you that right now. The experience of that is your tongue becomes infinitely more sensitive to carbonic acid, and it doesn't hurt badly, but it hurts in a way that just surprises you. Yeah, it's something that can be very startling, but yeah. I actually still have, I have to double and triple check to make sure my tobacco isn't getting moldy. Not that I've smoked in like, God's 3, 4, 5 years. Again, the one plus side with tobacco pipe and cigar stuff is it's not nearly as addictive as cigarettes. I never really got addicted. Like I would go months at a time without smoking and, you know, come back to it when I wanted to, typically in social situations, especially around other nerds, because other nerds aren't going to judge me nearly as much for whipping out, you know, a nearly 2-foot long pipe to smoke like I'm fucking Gandalf over in the corner. No, no, it does not. Yeah, that's... I know you joke about that, but again, autism seriousness. But yeah, the way the tobacco burns for a pipe, I'll just show the construction of how you're supposed to do it. So actually, there is a high chance of you know, getting fungal spores inside of you if that happens. On top of, you know, the bowl of a pipe is wood, so you infect the pipe immediately. But yeah, the way that you pack a tobacco pipe, there's actually a very specific way that you pack it in order to, you know, have that long burn so you don't have to reignite it. And especially with black Cavendish, this is really nice because due to the fact that it's wetter, so it's sticky, a little bit sticky. You pack it lightly first in like the first like half of the bowl, and then you take some of the tobacco and you crush it down into a ball, and you put that in the middle. And then, you know, if there's any airspace on the sides, you fill it with looser tobacco, and then you take some more tobacco and you squish it into a little plate that you put over top, because the plate on top will help light the ball, which will be the cherry for lighting the rest of the tobacco. And that ball will continue to slowly burn through all the loose tobacco as you go. Yes, Cavendish almost looks oily or, yeah, wet. Again, I use the term wet because compared to other tobaccos where, you know, you can tell it's almost shredded dried leaves, Cavendish, Black Cavendish is very oily. And kind of, yeah. Well, because the reason why you put both the plate and the ball towards the top is because in order to help light it, you slowly inhale as you slowly drag. I prefer using matches over lighters because my hands are small and they have difficulty with like Bic lighters, and I don't have a Zippo. But yeah, you take a match and you slowly burn it over top while, you know, puff inhaling via the pipe. So like, you know, taking in small mouthfuls of air as you get it to light. And yeah, it's a little bonfire style, and that way then it'll burn. And Black Cavendish, due to it being kind of that wetter type of tobacco, a bowl through my church warden pipe would take like 40 plus minutes to burn. So it was very much almost a meditative thing that I would do at times. Would like the couple times I smoked by myself, I'd sit back on my back porch and just meditate for like an hour. And by the end, you know, the pipe would be empty, but really warm. And then I would, you know, as kind of the close out to my little smoke sesh, I would grab about 5 or 6 pipe cleaners and tear the thing apart and just clean the shit out of it, because I didn't want that tar smell. The tar smell will appear on your hand like a few hours later. That sweetness will eventually decompose that tobacco tar smell, and obviously the taste will go there too eventually. It takes time, which is why, luckily, if you're like drinking like an alcoholic drink or something like that, you don't notice it as quickly. But yeah, it's not as bad, but yeah, definitely it's that whole thing of like, if you go to bed after having a smoke sometime earlier in the night and wake up the next morning, oh yeah, if you bring the hand that was holding the bowl to your nose, you will smell that like dirty tar-like smell. Like it's not quite like cigarette, but it's not much better. And it is bad. You have to like deep clean your hand pretty well to get rid of that. I have very intimate knowledge. I have 2 nice pipes. I'll show them sometime because I'm actually fond of them. Yeah, that stuff just sticks to your skin though. But now that we've spent 10 plus minutes talking about smoking paraphernalia, oh, let's get things built. Let's see. Interesting. Are they having me just build one arm or one shoulder? No. Holding this. Okay, now I see. One is for one shoulder, one is for the other. Got it. But yeah, no, it's definitely something to like watch out for if you do end up joining in on that. And it's a non-addictive alternative. It's the same for if you start smoking cigars. Yeah, never do deep inhales. Like, it's literally all puffing in your mouth. Like, you're doing nothing really with your throat or your lungs. It is almost everything is in the mouth. So yeah. Pretend like you're sucking on something just a little bit. Again, you don't want to go like Kirby style and just deep inhale. No, you will immediately regret it if you do. And then I would laugh. It's funny the number of people have been around though that, you know, their first time being around, you know, strong unfiltered tobacco, and just their immediate thought is like, oh, this means the nicotine high will be that much more. Kirby inhale, and it's like, oh honey. You're going to have a bad time. Oh. Just making sure. Okay. Yeah, chokes and dies. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's funny. I used to be really against tobacco too when I was younger. Like, my dad used to smoke, and I was really against it. I got a little overzealous with the snip there, but that's okay. No one will know. Also, I got new glass files. And what's a fun thing for these ones, so it's the same company that made my last ones, because I broke one of them, but they've changed something with the file. There's no longer a smooth side on this end at all. Like, you can kind of tell that everything has kind of that blur to it, because it's all grit now, which is actually really good, because that means when holding it, you know, my thumb grips into that grit, and actually it keeps my hand from moving. So I actually have a much more controlled grip. But yeah, as for smoking, like my dad used to smoke cigarettes pretty extensively when I was a little kid, and I used to hide them because I used to hate them. And then, you know, I started doing, you know, pirate eventing stuff, and a lot of people would smoke, and I just ended up going like, if I'm going to smoke, I'll do it on my terms. And so I got into pipe tobacco. It also helped because my partner at the time, she had to smoke a lot of marijuana. She had special blends of marijuana for crap, I just forgot the specific cannabinoid. It helped with her multiple sclerosis. because it's CBT. Is that the right term for that cannabinoid? It helps with some nerve stuff involving people with MS. And I did not like her smoking inside the house because at the time, that smell is really strong and noxious to me, and I get dizzy from it, just from the smell. So I compromised. I was like, you know what? I will smoke with you. I will go get myself a tobacco pipe, and we can smoke out on the back porch together. That way, then you don't have to feel like you're alone. And then, like, one of my other roommates moved in, and he was a cigarette smoker, and he rolled his own cigarettes. So we would just sit out there, and it'd be a social thing. And cock and ball torture. Yeah, no. I know. I was like, that shorthand seems awfully worrisome, but no. Instead of THC, I can't. Is that the proper cannabis? It's not CDT. I can't. I'd have to ask her next time I'm around her. But it was something that she was actually prescribed to help with the steady march of her condition, because it seemed to have the most effect on her. CBD, there we go. Yeah, I thought I was doing it wrong. I was like, yeah, CBT. Why am I thinking cock and ball torture for stuff? but yeah, CBD. But yeah, she would smoke really strong blends of that stuff, like Purple Kush and what was the other one? I always remember Purple Kush. God, unfortunately, weed makes me very dizzy. Makes me very, very nauseous, which makes me sad. Oh, I did not grab the H runner. Let's see, where is that one? Yeah, that's the one I need. All right, H12. Oh yeah. I think that's when I used to smoke the most, was when I was with that partner, was, you know, whenever she went out to smoke weed, I would not let her do it alone. Not trying to smother her, but I just didn't want her to feel exiled. Because, yeah, I despise that smell in the house. I'm a little against people vaping in my house. It's like, if I want to smell strawberries, I have a lovely candle upstairs. I can use that. I don't need to smell it. I'm not into genuine CBT. It's funny, tee hee ha ha giggle, sure, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't fully understand vapes. Like, sometimes I wonder why people are so mad at them, because some of them you can just get cartridges that don't have nicotine in them, but yeah, like, you can at the same time, you know, have super nicotine level ones that make cigarettes look like a joke. It's a little of both, but yeah, it was something where I feel like I was just a little too old to fully understand it, because, you know, by that point I was, you know, smoking a pipe tobacco and drinking mostly gin drinks. You know, I'm basically my alcohol and liquor preferences make me seem like an old British guy. Yeah, some people say that I'm not 100% certain, but again, it's not for me to know. Not for me to question. Let's see. I mean, G18. It's like, yeah, where's the part? Oh, I'm blocking it. I also have a feeling these new God Hands are going to potentially break. I think these ones might actually have the spectacular break people are showing, because I see a weird warp in one of the blades. But we'll see when that happens. My other God Hands didn't go out with a bang, but a whimper, which is a shame. I still want to try to clean and fix those if I still have it, but we'll find out if I do. But yeah. Yeah, I was also never somebody who would, like, you know, blow smoke in people's faces, because it's like, that's rude. Unless they asked for it, then sure. But you gotta pay for that, honey. I kid. But though there is some kink to that, I think. Yes, some people are very much into it. It's a form of degradation. Yeah, sexy, smoky degradation. Though I don't think I've ever seen anybody do it with a church warden pipe. Like, yeah, maybe a cigarette with a long French filter stick, maybe. Oh, jeez, that was a nasty chew there with my blade. Oh well. Can't tell that I did that. Just felt it with the blades there. Let's see. I will not don a French accent to do so, though. Wow, that shoulder is actually really fucking basic. I'd been warned that the shoulder was really simple on this, but yeah, it's just 1, 2, 4, 6 pieces, 7 pieces. That's not a lot for the shoulder. Yeah, angry French noises. The French debuff. Alright, let's cut out H11 because that'll kill off this runner. But yeah. Yeah, sometime I'll crack out my stuff. But a runner down. Not that I'll smoke on stream because, you know, I'm inside my house and no. I want the property value to stay good. But I can show you all the paraphernalia I had. Like I had a tamper tool and, you know, yeah, enough pipe cleaners to do in a small army. I always got compliments though, because people would say that my pipe never stank, stuff like that. People were very impressed with my ability to keep things clean and in check. I was very meticulous. Surprise, surprise. The autistic Irish puka and being meticulous? No. The weather's starting to turn cold and my nose is getting runny. The windstorms are a month late this year. Usually the wind stuff that's happening right now happens in October, but not this year. This year we got November. Let's see. G18. I still need to cut out B7. Yeah, I've definitely seen a couple videos of similar to that, I think. Or at least I've seen the thumbnails for them. Way back in the day. It's actually funny, because actually my main roleplay character actually carries some of that trait. That's part of why she gets a certain couple smell notes in certain parts of roleplay of... Like, if somebody gets close enough, they would be able to smell, like, vanilla, wood, and rose, typically. It's also fun to incorporate other senses into your writing, because, again, you never know if you're going to play, or, you know, play against a person who maybe their character does not sense the same things you do, or maybe more. Something to always be good about checking. Yeah, it's a weird corner to have that piece on, or that nub. Gotta smell it, sniff. Oh yeah, smell, taste, things like that. I mean, I think that was still one of the coolest things I ever did roleplay-wise was, oh, I wrote a scene Again, I won't go into too many details, but yeah, I wrote one scene with somebody whose character was actually supposed to be canonically blind. Like they had some level of kind of blind sense in a way, but their character could not see. They literally had no eyes. And yeah, with that, the writing would differ. Instead of talking about, oh, the freckles on her skin, I would talk about how, goose pimples would arc over her flesh, or get more into detail about tremors and shivers, or certain actions, the sound of her breath, the smell of her skin, stuff like that. Oh, and another runner down. As I said, I won't go into too many details because I don't want Twitch to go, hey, that sounds awfully sexual. So what, you Puritan bastards? But yeah. Again, extra details that you don't always think about because, I know a lot of people are, I'm a visual learner. See, I'm a little bit of all. There's more than, I'm a full practicum learner. Emphasis on the come. Oh, now just being a menace. Boo. You love it. Otherwise, you would not mod for me. So who's the perf now? If I trying to cause trouble. Let's see, just making sure. Oh no, I did miss that part. She knows too much. I'm inside your head. Ah! No, don't violence me. How dare you? Let's see. Alright, with that done, I can swap runners, so let's see. Oh no, F stays, but I need A and C. Armored core? What is it doing here? Alright, there's the A runner. Let's see this. Yeah, F. The G's. Let's see. I and K. Now, have we freed those runners? I see the I runners at least. K. I don't think we've touched the K runner yet. Okay, that's you. We have not. It is one of the few that's still in its containment. Well, let's fix that. Hi, Kamui. You've missed out on some fun subjects, but probably for the better. They are not super say-so, but then again, neither am I. So yeah, there's the K runners. Yeah. We've been saying all sorts of things that I'm sure Twitch-sama does not like me talking about. I was talking mostly about tobacco pipe and then about how you can add other senses into written roleplay and storytelling, and how that can help enhance a scene. Just the descriptors I was using were not so say-so. Okay, ORS. S and T are the polycaps. I'm also just getting all the runners out right now for the main part of the arms. We just finished the shoulders, so yeah, there's a high chance we're gonna finish this guy before the halfway mark. So yeah, there's S and T, but I need R, which must be, yes, okay, R was this, the hand spiders. Now, I already know a couple of these parts on this runner are not to be used, so yeah, there's the hand spiders. I think we're just using the hand spiders off of that. We'll find out. then X and Y. And there we go. Actually, let's flip those around. Which really just means... yeah, there's only 4 things left in there, but... oh, it is saying to bring out SB11, which are these. Because this thing does have beam sabers, but... again, why would you use a beam saber when you have a giant katana? But yeah. I've done a lot of interesting things in my life. Honestly, when I start to talk about stuff, I kind of realize actually how much I've done in this life already, and it's like, wow, I still have so many years left to be an absolute degenerate. Alright, let's get S2s out. Alright, S only has 1. T is the one that is 2. A young and rich life. Because as much as I joke around about being an old lady, I'm not that terribly old. I'm just, you know, in hag territory, that's all. At least according to the younga. The kids. Does always hurt occasion on TikTok of like somebody saying, yeah, the older generation on TikTok, you know, the people who were born in the late 90s. I'm like, oh, no, honey. No, those are not old people. They're young. Some of them can't even rent a car yet. Well, actually, some of them are about to. I guess, yeah, this would be the year where they would turn 25. That's old enough to rent a car without chaperone. Well, chaperone signature. Like or parent signature. 10, 11, and 12. I hate the fact we're getting older, but that's what it is. Okay, we'll cut these 3 parts out one set at a time, despite the fact that we're doing 2 of these. But yeah, if we end up finishing Astray Red Frame here too quickly, I do have my backup high grade that I can probably pump out in a couple hours. If it's anything like the other Death Scythes that I built on Halloween, it should be a quick build. Don't see why it wouldn't be. I still wonder and worry sometimes about my building speed. I sometimes get self-conscious and like, am I being sloppy? Am I going too fast? Like, oh, that's an out of context thing right there, isn't it? Am I going too quickly? Oh no. Let's see, so then it goes in there. That is a very interesting joint. And then just gotta force those 4 pegs in the holes. And there's not a correct or incorrect way, is there? There is. Okay. Like, why is it not going down? There we go. Because there were little slats on the sides. Alright. And then once more with feeling. I love the fact, though, the detail might not show up terribly well, but let's see if I can get it to. Okay. There we go. But yeah, like, the parts we're cutting out are right there on the corner. But they have, like, brake pad style, friction portions, which is interesting. I mean, this suit does try to go fast, I think. Again, I don't know much about Gundam Seed. Though if I remember correctly, isn't this thing from an offshoot movie of Gundam Seed? At least that's what I was reading online. I was trying to do a little bit of studying and stuff, because, yeah, this is one of the few, like, this and, like, G-Reco? No. What is it called? Yeah, there's some Gundam stuff I'm just not aware of. It's a couple alternate universes that just came out at certain points where, I just wasn't in the know at the time, so I'm not sure. There's only so much I can remember. And with time, we forget everything. A terrifying prospect. Okay, and then let's put this in the right way this time. The first time. There we go. Okay, K6 and 7. Because, yeah, this is the shoulder socket, isn't it? And there we go. Oh, excuse me, good grief. That's what I get for eating rather quickly earlier. Is I'm a little burpy. It's not gonna be quite big belches that would require me to like chug soda, but ugh, my tum. It's like, what did you feed me? I don't know. It was in a box. Okay. No worries, Jed. Oh, god damn it, I just got the worst itch on my back. One moment. Somebody scratch my back for me. It's okay if I go hard. Yeah, I'll just leave my back scratcher there just in case if I need it later. Hopefully that itch doesn't come back. I say that as I suddenly feel one on the other shoulder blade. Son of a bitch. My body is trying to fight me. It's like, no, you will not finish this build tonight. Please. Oh, that was really tight. Okay. Scritches? Yeah. The Puka needs scritches, but she can do it herself for now. Oh. I blame the amount of sleeping I've been doing the last 36 hours. My body is out of all sorts of whack. I have been awake for very few hours the last couple days. The hibernation, it begins. It's a shame because I love winter the most, but I think I sleep the most through winter. Though where I currently live is not the prettiest for Christmas time, like, you know, no snowy Christmases, no proper, you know, Bing Crosby-esque white Christmas. It's just cold and wet. And even then, not that terribly cold. Yay for living in a temperate rainforest. But who knows what the future holds. Oh, those are gonna be such tight joints for movement. Okay, that segment's done. Okay, yeah, they're having us procedurally make each of the limb segments, and then we'll probably armor it afterwards. Not sure what that hand gesture was. Yeah. Yeah, I am in a massive mischief mood tonight. And not Mischief the Artificer. 23 and 26. I also still need to shape my nails, because I'm letting them grow out a little longer so I can be extra scritchy. Try to get used to a longer nail type. I kind of want slightly more claw-like nails, but you know, fashionable. Okay. Ugh. This plastic is so slick. It's almost like the style that they did for the injection almost leaves a polish on the plastic. So it's really difficult to try to keep hold of it. Who greased my plastic? This will be an interesting thing to have all together. He'll finally have his arms. I'm not entirely looking forward to the spider hands. I now see why they phased those out. The newer kits have gone back to like multi-hand systems where, you know, you just yank off and pull the hands. Though supposedly narrative has a pseudo one, but again, trying to do it in a better way to, or pseudo spider hand, to try to do it in a better fashion, which will be the trick. I'm excited for that build eventually. But again, you all will get to decide typically on 90% of my builds. 90, 95, somewhere around there. You have the power. Gods help us. Now, if I ever get into kit bashing, you'll probably lose some of that choice, because I'm not going to let you pick what two kits get bashed together. That will be my choice, not yours. But I don't think I'll be doing kit bashing anytime soon, because some of the ones I'd want to do would not be just two mobile suits. It'd be like fucking 6. Just taking parts from so many of them, it's like, I hope these fit together. Snipped a little deep there. Try to cut flush, cut a little more than flush. The Doesn't help this plastic's trying to slide around my hands even when I'm pressing my fingers on a peg. Like, no. Nope. Don't put it on upside down, Mara. Don't be a silly bunny. Or at least don't be that silly. What in the armature shit is this, though? So it's got a 2-point actuation here. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. No worries, we love our lurkers, despite Twitch having their middling attitude on it. Yeah, lurkers count! And then, you know, under the surface there. Quietly trying to remove all you. Like, look, people don't have to be active in streams, Twitch. just let people be. That's a cute pocket Paris. Or not, that's not. No, that is pocket Paris. No, I've definitely just been a little more vocal and bitchy of late of like some of Twitch's policies of stuff. Like, I just saw earlier today that like one of Radia's like videos that, or like streams that she did, she focused on her boobs for like 5 seconds. She wasn't even trying to. She was just making sure to double check and articulate her model, and the entire multi-hour stream got flagged as sexual content. Like, they're boobs. Boobs aren't sexual, Twitch. Boobs can be sexual, but then again, pretty much anything can be. Like what we were doing in our Discord chat earlier. We made muffins sexual on 2 different fronts. Let's see. Okay, 19 and 20. Well, let's say muffin is a euphemism for boob at times, depending on where you're at in the world. But also the fact that fluffer came up in the terminology. If you don't know what a fluffer is, I would normally say go on the internet and check it, but Urban Dictionary tends to have 7 definitions for everything these days. And I don't know how I feel about that. 3 and 15. Would help if I had the side that could see the numbers. Okay, if there's 3. I just need 15. This is also like 4 or 5 in the morning for me this morning, so I was already in a weird state because I'm not awake at those hours. At least I'm not awake in those hours, you know, from freshly waking up. As I said, my body's been a mess the last 36 hours when it comes to sleep. It doesn't seem to understand the concept of, like, you know, cycle or time. Anything like that. Let's see. That was a pretty nasty snip. Let's see if I can fix it a little bit. There we go. I think. Maybe. There. Okay. Yeah, we'll cut the same parts out for the next arm in just a second. Let's see. So that goes in like that. Ugh, that's hard to do with nails. So we do it with tweezers instead. Try to get the little square thing into its hole. That's right, it goes in the square hole. Oh. That poor girl. Okay. Okay, I think I see. Oh yeah, I see how that's supposed to go in. Okay. That's confusing at first. Yep. Who knew if you ground on something, something would pop out? God damn it. God, we are just blitzing through this entire sheet. Or both of these sheets, really. Doesn't surprise me too much. They're the inner skeleton sheets for the arms, so... Okay, 3 and 15. 1. And the other. There we go. Yeah, something about that nub is, it's just really thick. Makes it hard to get through it. And by the time I figure out the perfect technique, I'll be done with these parts. And I found it. Okay, now I need to trim the polycaps. Steadily get things together, you know. Yep. Surprise, surprise, that thing won't go in the hole unless I have a more delicate touch. Oh well. Oop. Alright. Is that part done? I think now we move on to a new piece? No, we actually... There's still more to put on this. Oh shit, okay. That's not terrifying. So, T14s. Okay, 22 and 21. Then we encapsulate with 9 and 8. There we go. All the parts I need. Now I have to be careful with this because it's got a little square slat on it that needs to go into a slit, so gotta keep eyes on it. Okay. And soon we get to turn the page. Oh, so soon. I don't think there's not too many pages left. That's part of why I grabbed that backup kit, was just in case. You know, go from doing a big, semi-complex kit to a baby easy one. It's like, here's this big thing that took me like 12 plus hours to build. And then here's this little dude that took me like 2. My plastic addiction is getting dangerous. I'm getting faster, I'm going through them quicker. Which means I need more gunpla in order to facilitate my streams and my cravings. It's just a cycle. Everything's a Ouroboros. Okay. Ah. That's like a piston articulation. Come on, get in your hole. That's your hole, Peg. Get in there. Enjoy your new hole. Okay, and then just make sure I'm putting this on the correct way. And should just be able to encapsulate like that. So that way then you can see just this little bit of articulated movement in there. Alright, once more of this feeling. Gotta be able to repeat again and again. And 4. There we go. I can almost tell when I miss snip with the snippers here. It's part of why I like immediately drop it. Grab for the file. It's like you're just able to feel after a while the feel of your tool not cutting through things just right. Just get that in touch, that intimate with your things. Don't get too intimate with a set of bladed snippers though. That sounds dangerous though. But my brain is immediately jumping to like, yeah, intimacy comes in all forms, because yeah, I'm just thinking of also D&D stuff. Excited for all the chaos that'll come with that. Well, excuse you, Windows security. Shut the fuck up. I don't care if you... virus and threat protection. Shut the fuck up, Windows. I'm on stream. How fucking dare you? Time and place. While this may be the place, this is not the time. Okay, that one's done. Okay, just making sure, double and triple checking, because if I put these on backwards, I am fucked. That's a lot of effort I'll have to go to swapping things out. Also, this kit is entertaining thinking about it, is this is actually a fairly old design. I think this Perfect Grade kit originally came out in 2009, so this thing's old enough to be in school, or in high school. God's help us all. A 15-year-old kit. Doesn't 100% feel like that, but again, it could be a reprint, but the design is from that far back. Because, yeah, the first gen came with 2 katana. Still, it's a pretty solid build. All said, despite its age. Okay, now we armor. So G25 and 24. I just chewed on that there, but damn. Okay, and that one just trims off the top. Got it. And got it. So it just sits on there like that. Okay. I'll believe you, Astray. It's funny because we actually have another version, well, not a version specifically of this kit, but we have a Perfect Grade Astray Blue frame coming out soon. I need to get a pre-order on that. By February, I believe. Hopefully it won't sell out, otherwise I'll have to just find it at conventions. Nope, those are on backwards. Were they? No, they might have been on right. That's really hard to tell. That, okay. Once more with feeling, though. Because we got the other arm to do. Okay. I think, yeah, the runner snippet that makes me the most nervous is this one up top. But there, it's gone. It's in a weird place. Okay. God, that feels like it has such a tenuous connection. Because it really only connects to the top here. Because it can't connect to this part here, because that has to articulate and move. But I can tell that another piece is going to be placed on top to cover it a little bit, so... it just makes me nervous. Okay, from here we're building the forearm. Right? S4. Yep. K18, huh? Okay. S4 and S5 look very similar, but different enough. But looks like the S runner's nearly done. Soon. Very soon. Like, not all these runners are going to have all their parts used because, Gundam Astray here is based off of the, perfect grade Strike Gundam. Because that's how Gundam Seed kind of works. That was kind of their mass-produced unit at one point. And these are all just custom variations. Kind of like taking your nice car and modifying it. Just, you know, a 50 to 70 foot tall robot. That's all. Yeah. Give this one a katana. Why? Because it'll be funny. I'll give it big silly demon arms. Oh, my elbow. Ow. Okay, T2 and 16. Alright, and then I just need what, K14 and 13. And then one of the O pieces. Let's see. There's 14 and 13. I'm just gonna trim from this side because they got the weird 90-degree runners that makes it harder to snip from one side than the other. Whee! That piece goes flying away. Thankfully it got caught, but that, let's see, where is O? Ah, there it is. Give me the O. Let's see. 06. Because pistons. Lots and lots of pistons on this thing, which is cool, because that's a neat little articulation piece. I'm just going to put that in with the K runners. Not that there's much left on the O runner. Excuse me. Okay, mistake number 1. I am wearing long pajama pants, and I'm starting to get warm. So gunpla building, I need to dress a little lighter. Or, you know, make it a full no pants zone. Oof. Just feel myself heating up pretty badly. Might see also if I can... 1 second, I'm going to turn a fan on as well, because... Colder. Ah, there we go. That'll help. Just heating up so much. I would make heat jokes, but I feel like I'd be stealing from Numi at this point. Not that they really know who I am, but... Or she, I guess I should say. But, yeah, the bigger VTuber's not. I'm a ghost. I'm different. So that's supposed to go where? Ah, it's supposed to go in that hole. Okay. I'm just gonna put that kind of outer facing. It's so small. It's so small I can't grab it properly. I need a little hand. But my hands are already so small. Okay. Alright, like that. That's most likely going to go up like that. We'll find out. But now we gotta do the other one, so... Yeah, just 2 parts left on the silver runner, so soon. Oh, so soon. Swap out the other S4 I need. And then T2 and T16. And T2. All right. And then the 3K pieces I need are 14, 13, and 18. Okay. Now let's get the 18 out first, because that's the weird one. the way they injected it on the spur is just kind of funky. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, I know that's the next step, not the current one. I'll have to retrim that one side. I did a horrible job. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Ah, neat. Soon this these arms will be done and he can be shown in his full glory. Alright. Here, yeah, we'll trim out both 13 and 14, because I could use both of them so I can figure out which one goes where. So like that. And then we trim this before sealing it up, and then we'll stick its pistons in just a second. Right, that part is so small and fiddly, I will have difficulty getting it into its hole. So, use extra tools. Gotta get it in nice and tight. And that just leaves this piston here, to which the next step is actually putting the armor piece that's going to lock these pistons in. Give it a nice look when it moves around. It should actually be able to rotate, so the pistons aren't going to be like completely locked down. They'll actually have some of that lovely movement. Okay, K15. Yeah, there it is. Now I'll cut both of these out since this step is literally just one piece, and it's the same piece for both arms, so doesn't matter which sheet. Here, let me put away the one that actually needs the part snipped out. Okay, so this... Oh, okay, it slides down both in the piston holes here. But then there's also a slide-down mechanism like that on the actual part. Oh, that's actually a neat little interlock. Which I'm guessing we're going to solidify in just a little bit with some armor. Because that... I would not feel 150% comfortable with that just being out on its own, right? Right? Astray Red Frame, I know that you're kind of willy-nilly and... Ah, God! Okay, I'll drink. Alright, there we go. Locked in place. Empty out. Okay, now we do another section, another part. Oh wow, the or the elbow joint are getting to the part that connects to the proper elbow bend. Oh, that's trippy looking. Okay. So D12, 18, and 17. And by D, I mean T. I seem to be mixing my T's and my D's up tonight. Like earlier, talking about CBD oil, or CBD cannabinoid, not CBT. Yeah. Okay. It's CBT. I mean, isn't that just icy hot? Isn't that just putting icy hot on things you really shouldn't? Yeah. Ladies, gentlemen, and people of all genders, do not put icy hot on erogenous zones, please, for the love of gods. Trust me, the reviews are hilarious, but don't do that to yourself. This is 12. Yeah, horrible sensation. Exactly. I've never done it, but I've heard enough stories of people be like, how do you fuck up and do that? Like, seriously. Okay, so there's where 12 goes. Now let's cut out 18. I think this is where the shield would go. But who wields a shield with a katana? And besides, I follow the the Russian Badger memery for Icy Hot. You know, the power to freeze my enemies and then burn them to ashes. Though, Heavenly Father, I think, is the smartest person among us all, because, yeah, he uses Icy Hot for his neck, and he's smart enough to, wear fucking gloves while doing so, because, yeah, I always forget that can happen, that you can numb your hands out with Icy Hot, because they're just sensitive enough. Luckily, I've got plenty of gloves. Okay. Now I just need 07. The final piston. Yeah, exactly. Like, I remember watching that in that Russian Badger, like in one of those Russian Badger videos where Heavenly was there and they were talking about Icy Hot and that, and it's just like, yeah, that's actually surprisingly intelligent. Not that Heavenly is a dumb guy. In fact, I think he's probably one of the smarter ones of that group. I always feel bad for him for the memery with him, the man who walks both paths of both flesh and VTuber, and yet it gets none. It gets neither, but to be honest, I think he prefers it that way. Probably healthier and safer, to be honest. These VTubers especially, I mean, VTubers and streamers in general, like, whether you're virtual or flesh, we're crazy. We're a bunch of nutty kids. While we're at this, give me a sec. My model's gonna freak out for a second, and I'm just violently throwing everything around. Let's see, S5. K2. Yeah, those videos are so funny. I wouldn't mind meeting the Russian Badger someday. I'm sure it would be different in person than it would be, you know, online, obviously, because, you know, how we present ourselves on the internet can be always a little bit different than how we are in the real world. Gods know I'm a lot shyer at first in person. God, we got a lot of runners that are gonna be done with this step. Let's see, that goes where? That peg hole? Like so, okay. Oh yeah, like, I've met a few of my online buddies, so back when I was, playing WoW, I was in a guild that was mostly full of Canadians, actually. I was one of the weirdos, being an American. That being said, I'm a Pacific Northwesterner, so we are diet Canadians. But still. Let's see. Not that one. This one. But yeah, I've met a few of them, like, for my ex-roommate's wedding. I got to meet my illustrious guild leader, which was awesome. He was very sweet, very kind. I know he's offered a space in his house should I ever visit. And it's like, what if the visit's more permanent? Of course, at that point, I'd want to make sure, like, his entire family would be okay with me hiding there, but we'll see if it comes to that. Honestly, I'll probably just move northeast. As much as I'd like to be in a certain province, I have friends elsewhere. Also, other guildies that I still hang out with to this day. Yeah, because I've met Tolan too in person, which was really nice and sweet. That was last Christmas. Oh. Try to put that part in upside down. Silly Banui. Okay. But yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, 18. And 17. And here goes the silver runner. Done and dusted. Another runner down. We've lost the shiny one. How we keep ourselves distracted now? Jingle jingle. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. And that's okay. Okay. That goes there. And this goes here. And we'll cut out the other two pieces we need, which is S5 I was about to be like, is this one done? No, there's one piece left. There's S10. Damn. I thought I was free. Damn. Yeah, we'll get this attached first, and then I'll get the other K piece. K2. A mountain I will never summit. And... okay. Yeah, because after this, we just start armoring, don't we? Yeah, because then these parts meld together, and then we start slapping armor on to just keep it from ever separating again. Okay, there we go. And now for the great, like, peg and peg return. So, let's see. So it goes in like that, and then like that. Okay, that's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. That'll be so cool to see once we get it fully armored. I'll show the articulation at that point, so we can really show off all of the pistons that are inside this part of the limb. Soon. G21 and 20. And 3. Okay, come on, hands. Work with me here for a second, please. Okay, so where does that armor piece go? That one initially goes... looks like right here? No, that doesn't feel right. Ah. I was putting it on the wrong side. Surprise, surprise. The puka puts things on backwards again. It's a running theme. Can't help but try to put things on the wrong way. Okay. That part's part of the cuff armor. Yep, I play tricks even on myself. That's just being a good fae, right? Just play tricks on everyone, including yourself. No one is safe. Okay. It's hi, eye runner. Yes, we know you're there. Okay. And let's not do that twice in a row. far, these ones are not nearly as good as that first set of God Hand Blues I had. That's where I'm having to make like 2 or 3 snips. Maybe it's the fact that this is an older style of plastic or what. I don't know. We'll find out when we start building Death Scythe Hell, I guess. Because I'm guessing that's going to happen. We're not that far away from completing this guide tonight. Not too far, I say, because, you know, I still have like another page and a half. Though this entire sector up here is almost just putting the big parts on and doing the hand. Let's see. I9, I8, and I1. There's I1. Oh, geez. I was not expecting I9 and 8 to be that small. Oh boy, here we go. Ay, 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 ay. Trying to make myself sound like Alpha there. Ay, 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 ay. Rangers. Oh, Alpha 5. I hope they make another Power Rangers movie. I think that'd be nice, but after what they did to Power Rangers now, it's just like, oh. Still a little bummed. Let's see, and where does this hook on? Oh, did I put that on, those parts on backwards? I did. Okay, that's 8. Oh well, without Power Rangers, I guess I'll just go back to watching Super Sentai and Kamen Rider and, you know, go straight to the source. Not that Power Rangers has as much draw for me as, like, yeah, Kamen Rider and Gato, like some of the more dark themed series. That in Japan just does not hide away from darker themes. You know, I'm trying to put that part in upside down as well. God damn it. My own hands, they betray me. There we go. Soon we'll have Crab Boy here done. It'll be fun to get blue frame. It would be nice to also get gold frame if they ever make like a perfect grade of it. You know, just have them side by side. The gold frame is much more complex than red or blue, at least at the start, and then green. There was a green frame, but I'm pretty sure that one never got nearly as complicated later on down the road. At worst, I can grab that pamphlet and show, but that's back in the craft room right now. Alright, so it goes like that. Oh wait, was the U-rotor needed for this? Shit, I didn't get those out. Alright, we'll free the last runners from its plastic bag prison in just a second. I just noticed, actually, I need those pieces. Fuck. Fuck, shit, ass. Alright, this is an 18+ stream. Much swearing. If you build Gunpla and don't swear, then, what are you? I would deem you a sociopath at that point. Have you no sense of feeling? Okay, there we go. The last sheets I need. And that means I can put the scissors away because I don't need them for opening any more bags. Okay, I5. U1 and U5. Finally, some white paneling actually appears on this damn thing. Because, yeah, the arms are supposed to have quite a bit of white armor paneling, so I was like, where is it? Why isn't it here? It'd be fun to also have like perfect grade versions of all the other variants, but of like red and blue frame. But there are master grades and some high grades, so we'll eventually get to that. I have one version of red frame in master grade, one of his more silly and crazy designs. Once you see it, it feels kind of Gurren Lagann. A little bit. Like, it's not the fusion of two things, but just kind of that silly amount of, like, change. Like, it has, like, giant ogre arms that are way too big for the body, and, like, they're Oni-themed, and... yeah, it's real weird looking. Okay, because that part then locks it in, yes? You know, if I can get it in its home. Holy shit, come on, hands. We've only been at this for like an hour. No, don't be failing me now. Oh wow, they are truly failing me now. It's not even where it's supposed to go. Huh? Is it? No, maybe. Yeah, is it in? It's such a weird angle, it's hard to tell. Yeah. They suffer such abuse. They're getting yelled at, called donkey. Yeah, my fingers are just being real funky right now. Best way to find out. Let's build the other one and see if I screwed up. I don't think I did. It don't feel right. Okay. Like that, and then trim out I5 here. Okay, no, that's how it's supposed to go on. Just at a funky angle, and I just Don't feel right. But if it says that's how it's supposed to be, then that's how it's supposed to be. Here, we'll put those on afterwards. But we're gonna build this one, so... I 4, 3, and 1. Or you 4, 3, and 1. Words. Or 4, 3, and 2. Herdy-dirty-dirty-dir. I swear I can read my own instructions. Trying to be a good girl and follow instructions, but that's hard. Four, 3, and 2. They just had to go on in a very specific order. Which is, I think, where I got the 1 from. This one has to go on first. Okay. Because the other one will overlap over top of it. And... make that... okay. Yeah, then it goes on a specific way. Ugh. Yeah, it's actually really nice having that entire underside be textured. Because, yeah, it just gives better grip for when I'm grinding over things. Let's see. Okay, it's supposed to be the lower slat that goes in there. Like that. Okay, yeah, now there is supposed to be a huge gap there. Holy shit. Yeah, color me a little worrying because there's a large air gap there. That's I don't know how to feel about that. All right, but we still need to build the other one. So 4, 3, and 2. This is all wrong. Gundam Astray, why? What did I do? What did I do to deserve this? I know I'm horny, but come on. Oh, here, let me put that on upside down again. There we go. Yeah, definitely one thing I've noticed with this kit, which kind of shows its age, it's something they've kind of future-proofed in later kits, and this is something even Mecha Guy Kotsu was talking about, because they recently reviewed this kit. is that in the modern day, in the modern age for gunplicates, they've made it so, especially for perfect grades, they've made it so that parts can only fit one way. And there's just really no other leeway for any other type of fitting, where the older kits like this one, you can put parts on upside down, and there's no way you know. If you accidentally do it, you have to disassemble. Like, really the only modern kits that I've actually put parts upside down have been like the knee joints, like either upside down or backwards in high grade, which from Mercury kits. That's really the only time. That'll be interesting to see how it all fits together. Let's see. G26 and 27. There's not a lot left on this runner, is there? Yeah, not a lot, but still a goodly amount. Big bright red pieces. Okay. One. Then the other, and then we get to do the other arm. The next step has the weirdest looking polycap I've ever seen, though. Looks like such an external piece. Why would you want to make it out of rubber? Especially rubber that decays in the light. Like, in the lights and in open air. Or moisture, I guess I should say. Any amount of moisture. Part of why I don't like polycaps, because I'm not in the sunniest place, but goddamn if it's not humid all the time. Ah! Okay, I'll sit up. God. Just because this thing's shrimp colored. I see. Ah! Okay, I'll hydrate too. fucking turtle. Okay. Okay. So I-11, I-10, and T-28. Alright, let's cut out T-28 first, just because that's the most recognizable piece on that damn runner. It's such a weird piece. Yeah, God, the eye runners are nearly gone. There's just gonna be one piece left. No. I don't want to be self-cared. I want to be taken care of. That's different. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there's a little interior peg a hidden peg, if you will. And that's why I'm watering the Tamagotchi. Yeah, VTubers, we're like Nintendogs. It's a little depressing, but it's true. We have to be reminded to take care of ourselves, otherwise. Otherwise, we neglect ourselves. God, that seems like such a strange piece connection, so we do that. Okay, I kind of see why they made it a rubber part, 'cause where it's supposed to fit is... like right here. And it connects like that. Is it in? Not entirely, let's see. Oop. Okay, there. I think it's in. Famous last words. Oh. I nearly trimmed my nail again. The second or third time I've done that to that. Specifically my right middle finger. Something about the snipper's trying to go for my middle finger. Okay. Oof, excuse me. God, my tummy's all over the place tonight. Trying to see if there's something more proper to eat later. I think my body's trying to crave more calories right now because it's like we're getting close to Thanksgiving. You know what that means. All the calories. And if I ever end up moving north, that will be something I will have to adapt to. Which I'm not too not too worried about that of, you know, changing when Thanksgiving is for me. Okay, it is supposed to go in with a pop. Shit, okay. If that's the case, then these ones aren't all the way in. There we go. There we are. And so the 5th Thursday of November, the 2nd Saturday of October, if I remember correctly? Because Because Canadian Thanksgiving is not that different from American in the fact that it's not a set day. A set day of the month. It's a set day of the week on a specific week. G28 and G29. Let's see, I'll get these on first, and then we'll get the white parts that go over top. Okay, so this literally presses over top. And that part's just gonna fall out when I look at it, so that's fun. Okay. I guess those fancy pistons we did, we're not going to be able to see. I was like, I'll show them off when it's completely built so everybody can see them. And now it's like, where are they? They're gone. Hidden under all the armor. Okay. You 8 and 9. Okay. Now these are taking a little longer than I thought they would. But that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Let's see. So once more with feeling. Now that I know better, there we go. These ones I can at least visually cue as which ones go where. But the white pieces I have a little bit more difficulty with. It's like, where are they supposed to go? Which side are they supposed to go on? I did not have that difficulty over here. Weird. I'm putting it on right because that little part's supposed to... There we go. It was just being a little bit fiddly. As some parts try to be. Yep, definitely having little dexterity failures here and there, but... My hands. Alright, there's that one piece. And one last piece for this stage, and then we can move on to the next one. There we go. Because, yeah, we've not armored the upper arms just yet. But maybe we don't. We'll find out one way or the other. Let's see. U7 and G19. Hmm. God, that part is so slippery in my hands. Okay. Oh no, this is for the bicep. Okay. Okay. Let's do that again, once more with feeling. Then we'll do the lower bicep portion. Thankfully, these two parts aren't too complicated, but... there's the other section there. Thun. So much to do on this still. But we're getting there. Come on, little thing. Snip off of it. Okay, like that. Alright, now we do the other side. Or the other portion here. So G22 and U10. Only one piece left on each of the G runners. Well, after this stage, of course. You know, I may as well, since they're the same pair of pieces, it doesn't matter too much. There we go. Try to streamline the process a little bit. And snippety 3. Alright. Okay, nearly put that on upside down. I believe. Ah. Maybe it was right side up after all. Ugh. Oh, was it because I had the part wrong side up? Yeah, I think I put it on correctly. It's just, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that does not feel like it wants to go that way. It was correct. I did have it on the wrong side of the bicep, didn't I? Right? No, that doesn't feel right. Does this part connect, though? How does this connect on? Oh, I see. It's literally the bicep part. It's just way higher up than I thought I would be. Way higher up. Trying to put it lower down on the arm, like, why is it not fitting? Well, you dingus, it might be the fact that that's not where it goes. See, the second time I get to look like I'm a professional. It's like, I learned from my mistake the first time. Alright. What's this next part? G23. I4 and U11. Okay. So G23 will kill off this runner. So, a runner down. I4 is the last piece on the I runner. Oh, glorious catharsis. We're gonna do half a dozen runners, nearly half a dozen runners, aren't we? At least 4 to start. Runner down. And then it's in U11. That's gonna clear the booklet up quite a bit, though. Or the bookshelf. Booklet, bookshelf, words. IR can speak good, I swear. Your local puka swears that she can speak English. If only I could slip into Gaelic like V can. Because lore-wise that would make sense, but... yeah... Gaelic's hard. She is an immensely powerful individual for being able to study it. The fact I retain any Japanese language that I was taught is nothing short of a miracle. Okay. Oh, I nearly put that part on upside down. Ah! And then I proceed to drop it. I'm a girl failure, but I fail upwards. Alright, let's get these 2 other runners done. So we can get them out of my way. So, another runner done with. And quick on its heels, another one. An additional one. Also done with. It's always fun when you get towards the end of a build and all the sheets of parts just start melting away. Alright, I'll cut out the other U11 in just a second. Just gonna get these 2 parts married real quick, and then okay. And U11. Here, those K sheets can go like that, so the U's can have their own space, because they've got a couple funky parts that are just a little tall. Though the funkiest parts, I think, were on the shoulders here. These giant thruster vents that are in the back of this thing. Because those ones are huge. Absolutely huge, Yug. Yeah. What is with that part not wanting to stay in my hand? The other one did the exact same fucking thing. Trying to escape on me. How dare. Okay. Like this, but then I need to cut out the U6 piece, because that'll go over top. Which will just leave 2 pieces for each runner. For each of the U runners, that is, at least. Soon. But up next is Spider Hands. Oh boy. Spider Hands. Spider Hands. At least these ones are bigger than the master grade variant ones. But yeah, apparently on a lot of the Gunpla communities and subreddits, they detest the spider hands, which is understandable because, yeah, the one disadvantage is if the fingers pop out of the socket, it's hard for them to stay in the socket afterwards. Like, it's very hard. But let's see. So I need R4. These ones are cool though, because this really shows you how multifaceted that injection system is, though, and how it interconnects with each other. Now, to knowledge, I'm pretty sure the combat knives and the visor here are not used. Like, we're literally using the hand, because these, I believe, go on the Strike Gundam, if I recall correctly. Just need to see which one of these is 3 and 4, or 4 and 5, I guess I should say. You know, I'm going to use another set of snippers instead of the blue ones, just to be safe. I'm going to use the red ones to cut this out, because I distrust how thick those are. The red one's better for chopping through super thick things. Let's see, what else is holding to it? There we go. Now I can more carefully trim using my my blues. Alright, then that should free that one away. Slowly free each of the fingers. Alright, just a couple more things to free, and then we can get the spider hand contorted back into its proper form. Make it stop being a spider. Is that one near the tip? Not all the way carved through. There we go. Whew. Just a little bit of rocket surgery, you know. There we go. The spider hand, she's free. Okay. But with that, let's start moving all the digits into position. It'll also allow me to more easily clean them up should I need to. Which I might. Might just need to. Which for that we just, we actually just are going to take the blades of the snippers here and just do little shaving cut runs. Okay. Yep, there's one popping out already. Cool. Good talk. Yeah, I know that finger's gonna pop out all the time now. Because, unfortunately, that finger joint at the base is, very tough, and for that reason, it's very hard to move it. But then you try to put any fulcrum weight on, and, unfortunately, the rest of it is a bunch of, you know, hyper-articulated digitry. Okay, before I do any more, though, I'm going to cut out F30 and then A16, 17. We're going to encapsulate the hand as much as we can, because that might help the joint from, that finger from popping out nearly as much. Nope. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Yeah, just seeing exactly where that plate goes, it's like, okay. Oh, holy shit. Okay, there we go. That at least will keep it from hinging, but let's see, I still need 16 and 17. Oh, the last part's on the A runner too. Nice, nice. Fun. Oh, so soon. Okay, and play it like that. Making those two pieces kiss is going to be interesting, because that's the knuckle guard. Alright, trying to get it in its home. Get it bonded. There we go. Let's see, this is the right hand. Yeah, shit. I gotta work the fingers then real quick. I gotta break them in because they're gonna be the ones holding the katana. Oh my god, come on. Got one digit, but it's that middle one that's just, ugh, so stiff. Really, I should have done this when they were each individually apart, but here we are. There we go. Because again, the way that they injection mold these things, it's really surprisingly difficult to, they like partially fuse to each other. So you actually have to break that connection, but there's no way to snip it because it's inside the ball socket. But with that, let's start getting the pieces together. Oh, right, I forgot to connect these, right? Okay. Because for this one, it's gonna be like so. And then 12 and 13. $12 on the back. And 13 up on the front. And another runner done away with. Ah, right there. Okay. I get where that piece goes. Is there a difference between them? I don't know. I don't have a Scooby. Okay, so like that, and then... Interesting, he doesn't have that much of a fancy cuff link. It's literally just that, huh? Here, while we're at it, we're gonna put this arm on him already, so that way then it's just not free floating around. Ooh, ow. Sharp pointy bits. They stabbed me. They hurt me. Oh, jeez. Well, on the plus side, that is a very tight joint. Okay. With one arm done. Oh, hello. We've nearly got the crab Gundam boy here done. Nearly. Soon. I'm just freeing the other spider hand. Okay, there's all the white, or all the red cuts. So now we just gotta cut all the white sides. There we go. And I'm going to put this away because I'm pretty sure these parts... Because I know the faceplate is not used for this. And I'm pretty sure neither are the combat knives. They're cool, but they're not used for this kit. Those are for, a Strike Gundam Perfect Grade. Because again, this is using recycled runners. Because the Astrays are just strike Gundams with extra bits. Despite the fact that the strike Gundams were a modular weapon system, a modular like mobile suit. There's so many things you could add on. These ones are just even further customized, much like the, the Strike Freedom and stuff like that are significantly more modified and personalized versions for certain pilots. It's the same for the Astrays. Someday I'll like read or watch Gundam Seed stuff to find out what happened to Green Frame. There was an Astray Green Frame, but you only ever hear them talk about red, blue, or gold. It's like, what happened to Green? How did Green and its pilot die? What horrible atrocities befell them? Am I something of a terrible person? Probably. But that's okay. I mean, I'm a fae. Morbid curiosity. That's the human word, right? Alright, Spider Hand freed. Alright, let's do that little trim up work that I can. It's actually pretty clean on one side. Let thumb go down. Oh yeah, that's the one digit I didn't do on this other arm. Let's see if I can do it with it in place. Oh. Well, I loosened it. I then promptly popped it out of socket. There we go. Ever so gently, come on. Come on, there you go. The most stressful part. Working on the spider fingers, making sure that each digit kind of acts on its own. Break it in. Okay, there we go. Those four were decent. Let's see. God, yeah, that one finger does not want to move. There we go. I can see why people dislike the spider fingers so much, because, yeah, they're certainly a trial. Case in point. Get one to finally move, and pop, out it goes. Very intricate parts, though. Okay. F29. And then the final 2 parts of the A runner to get that sealed away. Sadly, there's still 2 parts left on here, but I'm pretty sure they're parts I don't need. But we'll keep the runner there because it's got parts on it still, just in case. Kind of like the S runner has 1 piece left and I don't know where it goes. But another runner down. The multicolor is down. It's gone. Done away with. Alright, there we go. That's knocked away. Right? No, not quite. Ugh. Okay. No. Still not in. No, it has nothing to do with the finger splay. Come on. Come on, you little shithead, and get in your home. There you go. Jesus. So close to complete. I think after this, there's just the katana mounting. And then this unit's basically done. Because, yeah, it's supposed to mount on his hip. Yeah, my only other regret is I wish that this was one of the first print ones. That would be harder to find, because I would love to have a second katana for him. But we just don't, unfortunately. Okay. Let me clean up all the runner bits here. And then we'll mount that arm onto... Well, right, there's 2 more armor pieces, 2 more U pieces. Right, right. Getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, these things don't really matter that much. So 12 on that side, 13 on the back. And another runner done away with. And there we are for that. And now final cleanup for that. Alright, come here, big guy. So first off, we gotta bring this on. And then we gotta go like that, right? All right. Well, there's the main body of him done. But we do have a little bit left, I think. Just a smidge, just a teensy bit, because we've not used any of extra Y yet, so I'm guessing that's probably the like katana scabbard hold. Here, I can get rid of these two because spider hands are done away with. So You're safe from spider hands. Yeah, that's for engaging the rolling hip. But let's see. So the gun can go on his backside. Okay. I mean, why would I not keep the gun on him if I can? Ah, that's what that peg's for. Goes right in his bum. Yep. Unfortunately, it's an articulated peg, so it wants to fold back up. No. There you go. That's your home. Stay in it. God, that has a really loose peg. I'll just keep it off, because I feel like that's going to fall off if it stays. But yeah, we'll get the beam sabers assembled at least, and pretend like they're together. Speaking of, where are the... Not that you should use the beam sabers for Gundam Astray Red Frame. Hell, even for Gundam Astray Blue Frame, you shouldn't use the beam sabers, as cool as they are. Because it's got a cool Western-style, like, metal sword. It's one of the few cool things... Well, it's not that there's anything uncool about Gundam Seed. It's more the fact that, like, one of the neat kind of noticeable things you know right away from Gundam Seed is that almost everybody has a kinetic weapon. But... Another runner down. A kinetic melee weapon, I guess I should specify. Where you really only see that with Zeon. Because they have, like, heat tomahawks, which are... Or, like, in Gundam Wing, only one unit has a physical heated blade weapon, and that's Gundam Sandrock. Where everybody else is, yeah, using beam weaponry. Beam melee weapons. A lot of mobile suits and Seed. Yeah, I'd use physical first. And then have beam saber weapons as a backup. Oh wow, even the mountings for the blades are are specific to one way. And here, let's just free up this. I like the perfect grade blade, though, for this. It's very pretty, but another runner down. We're kind of burning through the final stretch of this. There we go. Nice little pointer to have for things. So this is where we're going to do stuff, and then this, and this, and this. Again, we'll do the same for the other one, too. Might as well get it constructed just in case. Just in case if I ever want to do any silly posing with this thing. You know, draw out all the stuff. Another runner done with. And 3. And another done. Just blitzing through it all. Yeah, we're not going to put the shield on. We're not going to put the gun on. We're not going to use either of the beam sabers here. We're just going to use the katana. Because Weeb Gundam needs its weebiness. Says the weeb that plays a big old samurai-like fighter in D&D. Also, hi, Pedro. Sorry, I didn't notice you there. I got distracted. Let's see. Put it on the right way. Cool. And another pointer I can use for later. Those actually could be very fun things I can use as like construction pointers. Okay. Yep, now we just do the mounting housing for the katana. But I'm gonna put these away in the box for now. And okay. X5 and 10. Yep, we're using all these parts real quick. Here we'll also cut low out of his sheet. We have him for later for size comparison. X5. X10, which is the single hook. X3 and 4. And X2, which I'll put off further to the side so I know to do everything else first. That leaves 2 parts left on the X runner, but we'll get there. Oh, I actually just noticed that actually there's mounting spots for both these beam saber handles. So if that's the case, then we'll do that. Let's see where. Ah, yes. Can't mess up the image profile of this thing too much. There we go. Yeah, that makes more sense. When not in use. Okay. I guess I'll let you all decide. Should I build another mobile suit? Should I start building Deathscythe Helm? Or should I hold off? Because it'll probably take about 2.5 to 3 hours. But I know we're just cresting over the 3-hour mark right now. It's a high grade, so it should be, and if it's anything like the other death sites I did, it should be nice and quick. But still, that's 2.5, 3 hours. Okay, like that, and then we do X2 here. X7 and 11, which will kill off this runner in its entirety. And so the X runner is down. The Y runner will not be far behind it. Okay. Oh, they're both Y1. Okay, I was like, I'll keep these separate so I don't accidentally put the wrong one in the wrong place, but if they're identical, then we're good. Alright. The Y runner is gone too. And 3. Alright, so... let's see, it says there's a top, but... okay, I see where it is. It's like that. And like this. And this connects on those two sockets as well. Because, yeah, when it has nothing on it, it seals up like that. Just kind of neat. With that said, we do want it open. Maybe. Let's see, F34. This is going to be the coolest thing though with the scabbard. I'm going to probably do that before I hook it on. Because, let's see, where is this supposed to go? Like so. Okay. But saying to put this on the hip first, but I want to do it this way. Because this actually has a neat little feature that you're going to see. So like that, and then there we go. Now it's securely locked in place. And the coolest thing about this entire mounting thing, it has a safety lock for the katana. Basically, it goes over the crossguard to keep it from being drawn out unless absolutely wanted. Which I think is a really, really cool feature. But since we do want it drawn, well, we can draw it after we put it on this guy. So here I gotta pry these two parts open, because its mounting home is actually inside, like that. Oh. I'll put that back on the blade in just a second. I was warned that does come off if you look at it funny. Just making sure that fits just right in the thing. But as I said, we are going to free the katana because I want him to wield it. So, swing. Also, here's the terrifying thing for how stupidly huge this katana is. So here's Astray red frame in full size, and here's his katana. The blade is literally the size of him. It's not a fucking katana, that's an odachi. Giant sword for a big robot. So I'll free Lo from his plasticky prison. Get those final snips out of the way. Okay, so I want this in his hand for posing. So, let's see. How do we do that? Okay, yeah, it's just a straight up peg. Or slat in his hand. But I'm going to first get his thumb opened up. Because yeah, we'll get this guy posed, and then we can decide whether I continue building or if I rest for the night. Again, the power is yours. God, I'm just making myself come off older and older with every little reference, aren't I? Oh, that does not sit heavily in there, does it? I guess it doesn't help the angle that I have him at. Okay. Let's get his digits. So, fuck. Yeah, that does not sit deep in that peg recess, does it? Okay. I worry about actually having him wield that. Just tightly wrap the fingers over every last bit of it. Oh yeah, there he is, trying to not poke my monitor with it, but let's see if I can get him to maximize his weebiness. Goodness. Everything feels so stiff on him. Just hearing snaps and pops as I move everything. It's like, oh god, please hold together. Ah. It's highly disconcerting. Let's see, they were talking about freeing the hips up earlier. God, try to remember how to do this. Don't mind me as I just stare at the undercarriage of this poor thing. Okay, come on, disengage that hip lock. Oh, am I trying to push it the wrong way? Yeah. Yeah, it was. I think, maybe. No, I don't know. That lock is, like, super secure in there. Alright, well. That just means that I can only do so much with the legs. Because I'm afraid of fucking with it. I really want that hip to roll forward, though. Ah, there we go. I got the lock to disengage. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it was. Cool, there's that. Now we just re-engage the lock. God, that is funky to do. Yeah, I'm too scared for too extreme of a pose because I've seen horror stories of this guy falling over and absolutely eating it. Okay. Lock re-engaged. Scabbard nearly fell off. Can't have that. Let's get his feet to plant more securely. Keep his weight centered. Raise his hip a little more. Make the shoulder kind of go down. It's like G-posing in a way, but there, I think we have him finalized, so there he is, the boy. But yes, for everybody who's not in full lurker mode right now, I will give you all the option of whether we continue on to build another gun at early start, or whether we stop early, since this is kind of a big momentous build. That is up to you. The power is yours. Oh shit, I just noticed we hit 700 followers. Yee, 700. We'll see how long that lasts. Here, I'm just gonna do some last second curling of the body. Let's see, and the wrist can go as far out. Thank you. Should I continue and build another little dude, or should this be it for tonight? Since you're the only one actively here. Nah, I love my lurkers. Just here, I'm also gonna take a photo real quick of this guy because he's cool. Let's get him. Ah. Okay. I'll drink something in a second. I'm just also getting the photo while we're here. That's why, if my eyes seem particularly closed, because I'm actually leaned back so I can get a good shot of this dude. There we go. There we go. Okay, well, we'll save the death scythe for another time, because, yeah, a shorter stream to be sure, but I think this guy deserves just to be on his own. He shouldn't be stood up by another mobile suit. God, there's no way to safely place him. Okay, he's also really tall, so he's like halfway up my monitor. Oop. That's okay. There we go. All right, let's see who we can raid tonight. Maybe Maki's building stuff. I haven't been able to raid her in forever. She is! Oh my god, wait, there's a new category I can use? Fuck, okay, I need to use that from now on. Shit. Makers and crafting is no longer the meta for model making. There's miniatures and models now. Shit. Okay, well, I'm using miniatures and models from here on out because this is a fucking model. Fuck. Oh, she's doing Tyranids tonight. Ooh, fun times. But yes, please give Kaiju Kanojo lots and lots of love. I know she's been having some hard times, or at least that's what she said on Blue Sky on Twitter. So I see that you've already gotten serious emotes. Thought she'd like that Sphinx. But yes, please give Kaiju lots of love. Again, she seems to be having some issues in life. I think all of us really are, but she's been having it hard, and she deserves all the love and attention. And on top of that, she's also a model maker, so doing Tyranids tonight instead of Gunpla, but hey, that's still models. That's still miniatures. All right, let's get that started. Tomorrow's stream, I will be with Tixel and Nature, as we will be playing web fishing together, so that'll be extra fun. So I will see you all for a cozy time tomorrow. Now go get this big beautiful kaiju girl, and I will see you later. Night night. And to those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for joining. I will catch you in the next VOD. With a different model and a different game. Maybe. Alright, bye-bye.